A menacing wolf bared its fangs toward the depths of the cave, and when Jamie peered ahead, he discovered it was actually a powerful ancient black panther. The massive predator charged straight at Jamie, but Alpha intercepted it midway, fighting the beast as if he felt no pain because he was determined to protect the boy. Jamie grabbed his bow and arrow to provide backup, and fortunately managed to kill the panther with a single well-aimed shot. However, Alpha collapsed to the ground, his body covered in wounds from the panther's vicious bite marks. Jamie roasted the panther meat to satisfy their hunger, but his own condition continued to deteriorate. The next day they resumed their journey through the endless white snow that had frozen everything in its path. Along the way, Jamie discovered a stone marker buried beneath the snow. With weakening hands, he brushed away the snowflakes to reveal his tribe's distinctive markings, a sign that they were finally nearing home. But the blizzard intensified, and Jamie could no longer maintain his strength, collapsing to his knees in the deep snow. When he looked back, he noticed that this time Alpha hadn't stopped with him, so he forced himself back to his feet and the pair continued their arduous trek together. That evening, Jamie witnessed the breathtaking aurora dancing across the sky while Alpha lay sprawled across his body, his eyes having lost their former brightness. They continued traveling the following day, but Alpha moved slower and slower until he finally collapsed on the ground, unable to stand. The panther's attack had inflicted wounds too severe for him to continue. Jamie returned to check on his companion and found Alpha too weak to accompany him any further. The wolf seemed to lack even the strength to open his eyes. Jamie lifted his immobilized friend into his arms, knowing that their fates had been intertwined from the very beginning. They had chosen to live together, and if death came, they would face it together as well. But halfway through their journey, Jamie could go no further and gently placed Alpha on the ground, lying down beside him and promising they would rest for just a moment. Jamie gradually drifted into unconsciousness, dreaming of his parents in his sleep. Suddenly, he jolted awake to find Alpha still by his side, picked up his faithful companion once more, and continued their journey home. After traveling for what seemed like an eternity, Jamie caught a glimpse of his tribe in the distance while the Alpha in his arms showed no signs of life. Carrying his frozen friend step by step, Jamie finally made it back to his people. His father's face showed complete disbelief upon seeing his son alive, and as his father embraced him, Jamie's first words were a desperate plea to save Alpha. While the tribal shaman worked to heal Alpha, he made a remarkable discovery when examining the wolf's belly. Alpha was pregnant and soon gave birth to several wolf pups. As time passed, the young wolves grew up under the tribe's careful care, and with their lupin companions by their side, the tribe became incredibly powerful. 20,000 years later, Alpha's descendants had evolved into the loyal dogs we know today.